close the hips. Come knee to nose. So left knee finds your nose, maybe the forehead, and left foot finds the right.
Oh, he's got 2 blocks.
Take a forward fold. Inhale a halfway lift.
What?
And as you exhale, left leg steps back, right leg steps back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press both thumbs and forefingers into the mat. Then both knees gently lengthen hands to hips. And slowly lengthen legs. So even when we're working on poses, even when we want downward facing dog to be a resting posture, muscle memory. Come back to the work. Left leg rises, inhale it up. Exhale, left foot, left thumb, take that twist. Right from the start, strengthen the right leg, belly button in. And open up that twist.
I like this twist right here.
Take one more full breath of this as you exhale, sweep the left hand past the left heel. Inhale to a high lunge. And as you're in that high lunge, think about pulling that energy all the way up through the thumbs. Strengthening the back thigh as you sink into both hips, belly button drawn in to lengthen the lower back as well. Take another slow breath in. And as you exhale, open up to warrior two. Lengthening your wingspan, drawing your shoulders down your back actively. So it's not even necessarily like we're softening. We're lengthening and we're pulling down so that we can reveal all 4 sides of our neck. And lifting through the crown of your head, turn your chin forward over your front fingertips. Draw your feet together while pressing into both pinky toes and see if you can sink a little deeper into this. Inhale, peaceful warrior. And as you exhale, side angle. But I encourage you this time to grab a block, put it on the outside of the foot, whatever level you have to put it on. Pull the feet together, draw underneath the belly button in, turn the lower ribs, turn the heart, turn the chin, slide the eyes up the outside of your right arm to your fingertips, lengthening. Bring the right hand to the head. Eyes find the block and follow it about 6 inches forward. Shift your weight forward up onto the ball of the right foot, power into the left leg, and then use the right foot as a kickstand as much as you need to slide up onto your left leg for half moon. The block is there for solid support if you need it, or just single fingertip balance if that's what you need. The tendency here is to let our right foot drift off into the background. See if you can extend it like you're standing on the wall right behind the mat. Right arm opens to the ceiling, and as you strengthen the left leg, the right leg, underneath the belly button draws in, turn the lower ribs, the chest, and then slowly you can walk your eyes sideways across the floor, up the wall, and maybe even turn your chin to look up at your top hand, challenging your balance.
Yeah.
So from here, take another full breath in, return your gaze to the ground, find the other block, square your hips down, and draw your right knee to your nose, maybe your forehead. Keep breathing, and set the right foot down. Take a forward fold. You can have your hands on the blocks or on the ground.
That was rough.
Breathe for a moment.
That half moon is hard.
Inhale, halfway lift, thighs back, heart forward. Look for the horizon with both eyes. As you exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps back this time. Left leg slides back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog.
It's that point where I told you get tired.
Soften your forehead, relax behind your eyes. Then both knees gently press into forefinger and thumb. Lengthen from wrists to hips. Upper back wide. Draw the inner thighs back, lengthening legs.
Hang with it, guys.
So from here, we're going to transition straight from that half moon pose into a tree pose. So balance into balance. Right leg rises, inhale it high. Exhale, right foot, right thumb. Strengthen the left leg, draw the belly button in, rotate. Reach the right hand to the sky. As you exhale, sweep the right hand past the right heel. Inhale, reach out. So from here, strengthen the back leg again, strengthen the abdomen, reaching up all four corners of the torso, soften into the hip. Take another full breath in, and as you exhale, open to warrior two. Shoulders and hips open to the side of the room, drawing heels toward one another, pressing into pinky toes. Bend deeper. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Grab the block. And you can bring your left hand to your hip, or you can use it to lead you forward. Sometimes it helps with balance as you slide out to half moon. So sliding the block forward. Underneath your belly button draws in, press through both heels. The block is there if you need it. But the same way we closed our hips before, you can use the block for as long as you need. But starting in this steady, stable half moon, what you're going to do, if you can, is float the hand as soon as possible, closing the hips and drawing the left foot up to the inside of the right thigh.
What? Okay, I'm just going to
here,
go to tree pose, guys.
The key is going to be pressing toward the center line. So pressing the sole of the foot into the thigh, pressing the thigh into the sole of the foot. And the stronger connection you can make there, the more you can open up your arms and find whatever expression feels right. It's your tree. Grow it how you need. Point the knee to the front. Place the left foot next to the right. If your right ankle, calf, quad is burning, good. Take a big inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky.
Yes, it
Exhale,
is.
forward fold, hands to blocks or floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Left leg steps back.
Sounds like my trainer. Good. Did that hurt?
Slide the right foot back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. So we can see in how solid we feel making that transition. How integrating all of those little actions underneath your belly button, extending through the heels, the rotation from where it belongs, strengthens every movement, every transition, every hold. Left leg rises. Inhale it up. Exhale. Left foot, left thumb. Take a twist. Inhale. Strengthen the right leg underneath your belly button. Draws in. Integrate all of this. As you exhale, sweep the left hand past the heel. Inhale, high lunge. Feeling that lift up.
This is the last one we're going to do, guys. I know that.
Feeling that lengthening down your tailbone, drawing your abdomen in, strengthening the right leg as you soften into the left. Take another full breath as you exhale, open warrior two. Shoulders and hips open to the side of the room, pressing into both pinky toes. Pull your heels toward one another and use that action in your legs to let your front thigh sink just a little lower. Your level of comfort. Flip the front palm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. I encourage a block on the outside of the foot. And again, setting this up. Underneath your belly button draws in. Rotate the ribs, the chest, the chin. Slide your focus out, your right arm to your fingertips. And you can either pull that right hand to your hip or leave it there. Shifting your focus back down as you slide the block forward. Come up onto the ball with the right foot. And transition to your half moon in whatever way feels powerful and smooth. Try not to let that right heel drift off behind you, but extending it right off the back of the mat. Underneath your belly button draws in. Open up your chest. And from here, trying to slowly take the pressure out of the hand and until it could just be a fingertip on the block. Use it for as long as you need, but slowly begin to sweep your right foot past the left, squaring hips to the front, and placing the sole of the right foot on the inner left thigh.
Oh gosh, legs are tired.
And once you make that connection, it can be the thigh, it can be the shin, it can be a heel on the ankle. Press in. So sole of foot
Sorry,
presses
I'm not a
into
great
thigh,
example of this one, guys.
thigh presses into sole of foot. Find that
Ankles are
center line,
burning.
and then let your tree grow and wave however it needs.
Oh, my tree's gonna fall down.
Breathe. And if you fall out, laugh, grow. Slowly point the knee forward, let the right foot find the left. Arms at your sides. Roll the shoulders back. Take a moment and look up. And sigh it to the ceiling. Inhale, arms wide, reach for the sky. Exhale and fold.
Oh,
Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, right foot steps back. Left leg slides back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog.
oh. Dennis. Oh, Dennis.
So the standing portion of our practice is complete. Take another full breath in.
Now we get to sit
Open
down,
your
guys.
mouth, stick your tongue out, sigh it to your feet.
I love that plank.
Inhale, plank. Exhale all the way down to the mat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
From
Hey.
here, we're going to go into locust pose. So make whatever adjustments you need.
Yeah, I know it is, isn't it, Donnie? Me too.
What I would encourage is your
That's so
forehead to the
good.
mat, the tip of the nose just barely touching. Extend your arms down, palms flat. Roll your shoulders back, zip your thighs together. And as you can, begin to lift your body off the floor like an airplane, extending through the toes, lifting the heart, chin comes forward. And you can use those palms, stable, strong. Or if you'd like, you can lift your arms up and back like an airplane. If you'd like even more, interlace your hands behind you, pulling knuckles toward heels, extending toes away, opening your heart, lifting higher, stronger. If your legs start to shake, it's okay. But feeling the strength of your back muscles, your glutes, your hamstrings, and then slowly bring yourself to the floor. Fingers overlap, forehead rests on the cushion your fingers create. Gently rock your hips side to side. Nothing too pronounced. Just seeing if you can release any of the pressure that we put on the muscles around our spine. And just because we're not standing doesn't mean we're not working. When we're doing the work and integrating, it's hard no matter where we are. From here, make your way up to all fours. Grab a block. Set yourself up for hero pose.
Hero pose. I don't
So-
know this one.
Knees together, feet wide apart, maybe as wide as the mat to start. And then place the block in between the balls of your ankles. Take a moment before you sit back to use your thumbs. Separate the flesh of your calves so you make a little room. And set your hips down on that block.
Oh.
Make your way into hero pose.
Okay.
You can
Probably
rest
use
one
a
palm in the
pillow
other.
or something if
Tip
you
of your
need it.
thumbs just barely touching. And eventually, as we open up the tops of our knees, our quads,
Feels really nice.
sitting up nice and tall and allowing your weight to sink down. If you want a little more, you can slide a little more of that block behind you and just sort of use the flesh to support it. And eventually, as we start to get more comfortable, may be able to walk our hips down to the floor in between our heels. But if your hips are floating, make sure you've got a little bit of support. And I like to use a corner of the
So
blanket.
you can get a pillow
You
or
can
something
sort
to
of
stick that under your butt if you
Make
need
sure that
to.
you've got some support if you need it. You never want to leave yourself hanging on the knees. And opening up the quads is going to make it a lot easier. we get into this next posture. Take another full breath in and sigh it out. Walk yourself out to all fours.
It's my
Slide
favorite
the blanket
chat.
off to the right side. Blocks out front. Extend the right leg, extend the left to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the right heel to the sky, inhale it up, bend the knee, open the hip. So keeping your shoulders square to the floor, grip the floor with all 10 fingertips, and then try to put as much distance between that right knee and right armpit as you can. And then extend the foot again. As you exhale, let the knee bend, bring it through for pigeon prep on the right side. So, shin flat.
Guys, this is a great one for your hips.
Yeah,
man.
this is a great one for the
Flatten out
hips.
the top of the foot. I prefer the top of the foot flat, but it's personal. Bring the blocks to the outside of your knee and foot. Squaring shoulders and hips to the front. Hips floating above the mat. Active pigeon, take that full breath. The same way we were drawing our heels toward one another in some of those warrior postures. Here, it's almost as if you're drawing your knees toward one another. So you're using the pull together of your knees to square your hips instead of turning them over to face the left side.
So square your
Right
hips
hip forward, left hip forward, right hip back.
And you'll feel that IT band in your right glute really stretching if you're like
Yeah.
me.
As you take those full breaths in, gently drawing your knees toward one another, you can soften a little closer to the floor. And eventually, maybe the hips rest on the mat. If not, the same as before. Just take a corner of that blanket and tuck it under the hip. So it's not holding your hip
corner
up.
of the blanket
It's just
and
preventing you from
under the
rotating
side
over
of you.
onto that side.
Under that hip,
Then you can
and
have a
that'll
block
give you
right
some
underneath.
support to stay
Maybe bring your
your
elbows
hips
to
forward.
Still drawing the right hip back, left hip forward. Maybe walk your forearms down to the floor. Maybe keep that block there and put it under your chest as you walk yourself out forward. Tip of your nose barely touching, throat open, spine straight, forehead resting. And as you feel like, instead of feeling supportive, that block might be beginning to get in the way, you can slide it out of the way. And let your heart sink a little closer to the floor. So feeling that slow opening, that external rotation of the right hip. The more comfortable we can get here, the more we can move on to more advanced iterations of the posture. Slowly walking yourself back up, hand over hand. Tuck your left toe. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, then the other. Getting a little blood flow back into the knees, especially the right one. Come to rest in the center. Press into your right hand, slide the left hand under, grab that blanket, and bring it off to the left side. Gripping the floor with all 10 fingertips, keeping the shoulders square, lift the left foot. Bend the knee at the top, open just the hips, shoulders stay square to the mat. The grip of all 10 fingertips on the floor assists with that. And then see if you can put as much distance between the left armpit and the left knee as possible. Square the hips, extend the leg. As you exhale, bend the knee, bring it through for pigeon, left side. Knee by your left wrist, foot by the right. Right toe tucked or untucked, choice is yours. Blocks on either side. This time pulling the left hip back, the right hip forward, as much as you need to push up away from the floor to create that feeling of squaring, that rotation to the front. Start with that. If you need to bend the front knee a little deeper, if you need to straighten out that ankle and point the toe, however you do it is okay, as long as it feels good to you.
All the way
Squaring
through here,
hips.
guys.
And then once you've got those hips square, see if you can pull the knees toward one another. Using that to facilitate the squaring and softening your hips toward the mat. The same way we did in that high lunge. Try not to arch super deep into the back.
Well, if it's
But
painful,
instead
be
of
gentle.
No, it's good.
allow the lengthening of your lower back to open up that left hip.
That's it. That's
Yeah, I mean, just you want a
And
gentle
then maybe
pull,
eventually
and
careful,
you're trying to
The
open,
hips
so
float down to the mat.
but be
If
gentle.
not, take the corner of that blanket, tuck it up under your left hip. It's just as a rotational prevention. Again, not
And
lifting.
breathing out
Just
and
stopping you
just
from
kind of
rolling
letting
over.
it go, you can kind of
Maybe take
sink
that block
deeper
again.
sometimes.
breathe.
Walk your elbows down onto it. Right hip forward, left hip back. Still active and intentional, lengthening both sides of our torso, rib cage all the way down into the crease of both hips. Maybe walk your elbows, your forearms down to the mat. Maybe keep that block there. And if you're comfortable, walk yourself out, resting your heart on the block. Forehead to the mat, tip of nose barely touching, arms long. And maybe we keep it there.
Breathe into it, guys. Just breathe into it.
And if at any point it starts to feel like the block is no longer supporting, but instead restricting, stopping you from getting deeper, maybe you slide the block out of the way, allow your heart to drift down toward the floor today. Soft behind your eyes. Relaxed in your jaw and your tongue. Take another full breath in. And as you exhale, gently begin to walk yourself back up. Hand over hand. Tuck your right toe, press yourself to downward facing dog.
Yeah.
Take a moment to slide the blanket off the back of the mat. Bend one knee, then the other. Get some blood back into your knees, especially the left. Then we open up the quads, the hips, a little backward bending in that pigeon prep. Inhale to plank, bring your knees to the floor. What we're going to do here is a little bit of half camel flow, preparing for a camel pose. So, bringing your right hand to your right heel, knees and shins, feet about hip distance apart. As you inhale, left palm faces back toward you, sweep it up and back. Reaching that left hand back. As you exhale, have a seat on your hips. If it's a lot for you to sit back down on your heels every time, you can stay up. Right hand sweeps past, left hand on the heel.
Oh, I know, you go.
Let's see if you can make this easy, moving with your breath. So as you inhale, let your breath buoy you as you pull up out of that. As you exhale, softening back toward your heels. Inhale, open it up. So one more either way. And if you're breathing into your hips, into your middle back, your lower back, wherever you feel that little bit of restriction, use this opportunity
Feel
as
that
we
twisting
flow.
in the
Half
hips.
camel.
That is amazing.
That is a really good one.
Breathe into it and bring it back to rest. Sitting up in thunderbolt pose. We're going to go right into a full camel pose. So take one more full breath in. And on the exhale, stand up tall on your knees. If you have neck or shoulder issues, go ahead and keep your chin tucked the entire time. If not, you can roll your head back slowly. The choice is yours. You can have your toes tucked under. That would be where I started. If you know that you feel really comfortable and you want to flatten out the tops of your feet, feel free. Hands to your lower back, supporting, or you could even grab your hips just like that and lifting your hips forward. Again, keeping chin tucked, protect neck issues. Or if not, drawing your shoulders together to create that shelf of trapezius. And let your head rest on that as you walk your eyes back along the ceiling to the back wall. And then maybe one at a time, reaching fingertips for your heels. Only if it feels good and accessible. So with your hands on your heels, not leaning back here, but instead anchoring your hands and using those almost like guide wires as you pull your thighs, hips, abdomen, heart forward and up. Creating that even curvature through your entire spine. You can bring your hands to your lower back or to heart center. And one vertebrae at a time, rolling back up. If you had your head back, head comes up last, avoiding a head rush. And make your way back to all fours.
Woo!
Take a quick inhale of cat-cow. And exhale and round. Draw cross your ankles behind, and make your way back onto your hips. Sitting up tall, we're going to take one more forward fold before we twist. So take a big inhale, reaching for the sky. As you exhale, fold forward.
Oh gosh, this feels good. After that last
Straight
one.
out of the back bend with just a quick cat-cow to release the spine, not forcing anything here. Just finding balance in the forward and backward bending. Take that full breath, like you're scanning the muscles on the backside of your torso, your ribs, your waist. And sigh it out. Use an inhale to sit up proud. Slide your hips to the center of the mat. And roll one vertebrae at a time all the way down. Right leg pulls in. Take that full breath here, and as you exhale, knee crosses your body for a final twist. Right arm extends. The same as we began in child's pose. Feel the support of the mat underneath this. On the outside of the left calf and thigh, the hip, the shoulder blades, the head. Take a full breath in. And sigh. Bring both knees in. And switch. So left leg in, right leg long. Full breath here, and as you exhale, twist. Left arm extends. Feel the floor underneath the outside of your right calf, thigh, hip. Your shoulder blades, your head, your left arm. Take a full breath in. And enjoy the support of the mat beneath. Bring both knees into your heart. Hug them in tight once more. Take that full breath in. And as you exhale, extend your feet forward to the front edges of the mat. Heels a little wider than your hips, hands a little wider than your heels. Turn your palms up. Let your eyes fall closed. And breathe in corkscrew. Reinvigorating your physical body. Take a big inhale through your nose all the way out to hands and feet. Open your mouth and sigh to the sky. One more time. Inhale fully. And let it go. Walking your heels toward one another, legs touch. Inhale, arms wide and up overhead in one more expression of your full length. And as you exhale, walk your heels in toward your hips, soles flat on the floor. And roll your knees to the right. Right arm supporting your head. Left hand pressing into the floor and making your way to an easy cross-legged seated position. Wherever that is for you. Sitting up nice and proud. From the crown of your head all the way to where your sit bones touch the blanket or the ground, take a full breath and lengthen. maintain that length as you exhale, thumbs to heart center, and bow your head, sealing in today's practice. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Dennis Morton. I'll see you back here on the mat next time.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, chat.
Namaste, dude.
Namaste. Wow, that one was tough for me.
I am emotional.
Yay! Great job, guys. No, seriously, I get emotional too at the end. It's kind of like, because when you know, that last part, you know, when we finally like slow down after, you know, kind of the apex of the workout, when I'm just like, I can't do another one of these, just like, hold on. And then he just brings it down and it's so peaceful at the end. So beautiful.
Donnie, this is harder than working out. Yeah.
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 It is. It's hard.
It is so good for you, though. I don't know if anybody else had a chaturangas on the going down chaturanga and then to upward facing dog. Those got my shoulders pretty good.
Yeah. Well, and after our previous ones where we focused on kind of the finer points, I was much more intentional with some of the, you know, even the down dog and the chaturangas and stuff. So, Donnie's asking, how's your knee?
I did very well when I felt the sharp pain, when I felt the searing pain, the knife stabbing pain, I just stopped. And so I figured out that it was good. The hip stuff was good for the IT band on the left hip. That was really good.
Yeah.
It's only very specific movements that the knee
like
hurts.
Jelly. Yeah, that half moon, that is like, it feels, I used to be able to do that really well when I was younger. And it must be my balance or even weight distribution. I was a lot thinner when I was younger too. So, I don't know. It's just not as easy. Oh, Tony, you're so sweet. Thanks for the encouragement. I really appreciate that you're here and doing this with us. I appreciate everybody that was here and did it. You guys, give yourselves just a round of applause. It's just so good.
Yeah.
You know, an hour of this is hard. It is hard. And this is an intermediate level workout. So, you know, if you did even just some of the poses that you felt good about or solid in, good for you, you know? Everybody, if you participated at all, or even got your mind ready to participate in the future, good for you, and thanks for being here. So, yeah, for half moon, the blocks really make a difference for me. So if you don't have blocks and you want to continue to do some yoga, or even if you don't, you guys, like, it felt so good. Even if you want to use them for just some assisted, you know, like, what was that hero's pose that he did? Where you put your knees together and kind of just sit back. You know, just having blocks where you can kind of have them around for some assisted stretching or even sitting, I think is good. Even if you're not doing yoga regularly, so you can get down on the floor. And there's another one for if you've got like back issues and just really want to kind of stretch out. What is it, this way, Tom? I think, where if you put it under a block under your back and just kind of let it go.
That's a good pose. I like that.
Yeah, and it kind of allows you to, it's like supportive stretch. Anyway,
Yeah,
it actually feels really good.
Stay right there. That's a great one for Discord.
With my tiny boobs.
Got it.
But it's just, it feels really good. So, all that to say, if you don't already have some blocks, they're not very expensive. You can go on Amazon and just get a pair of yoga blocks. And they are really helpful with some of the more challenging poses. But like I said, also, they're just kind of good to have around if you ever need to stretch. Yeah, the bolster. I do have some of the, I've got some of the, we've got some of these too. that we do use. We have a former tailor used to do massage therapy, so we've got a bunch of these. But these are like bigger, you know what I mean? And I might need a smaller one, but yeah. And if you ever do, you know, just not a huge, because I don't really do these right. You know, these bolsters where you can like roll out your back and kind of get, if you've got knots or things, these are kind of good. These rollers. So, but the blocks, I'm a block fan personally. So anyway, yeah, good job, you guys. I feel very jelly body right now. How's everybody feeling? Oh, absolutely. Like I said, thanks for being here, Donnie. I think we are going to, we're going to go, now we'll turn into an oatmeal stream. We will have our oatmeal today. And then we're going to go do camping gear.
If we do oatmeal.
Yeah. And again, let me see. I did say that I would give you guys my code. Hold on. And I think I sent that. Hold on, I'm gonna post the code for the Peloton app. Like I said, if any of you guys are interested, and I know Cooking Class 4 was saying that he and Puck Bunny wanted to start doing some. And you can get 2 months free. Free trial. Let's see. Where did I send that, Shayna? Oh, I sent it to Shayna. Maybe I stuck it in Mod Chat. I think I did put it in Mod Chat. Alright, I'm gonna go to one Peloton, get it again. Log in. My membership. I know I had it somewhere. Where did I send that, Shayna? Totally lost. Good, Boffin. That was hard. That was hard on the legs. Like, I was like, that was a lot of lunging. But yeah, it was also a lot of twisting and stretching. So, well, good. I'm glad you took the extra time, Boffin. I'm trying to find the, hold on. I'm just trying to find. I somehow found my referral code. Oh, here it is. The link. I found it. Yep, there you go. Okay. So if anybody would like to, there is your, I know, I couldn't find it either. I just, I finally found it. I just did a search. I don't even know where it was posted, but it came up, so. But I think I posted it in Mod Chat. I'm not quite sure. A while ago, but now I couldn't find it. But I found it. So, and what I'll do is I'll stick that on the front page. But if anybody wants to go there, and you can get 60 days free. So. Why am I beeping? I don't know. All right, Tom, we're gonna do.
Yeah, I wish we just had Welsh cakes, but
No, we're not having Welsh cakes for breakfast.
And I will put the thing back on, Shayna.
What?
The split thing. We'll put it back on after.
Channel. About. I'll have to edit that to. I'll figure out where to put it on the main page so that it's there. All right, guys. Let's take this party to the kitchen, shall we? Are we ready for some oatmeal?
This party to the kitchen.
Chef John already left for the farmer's market,
He did.
so
He
it's
did.
just us.
He had to be there by 10.
The house is empty today. It's just Tom and I. It's very weird.
First time we've been alone in.
Was Brandon here?
No, Brandon. Remember he left with
Oh
his
yeah,
friends?
he left with his friends. Yeah.
He wanted us to make breakfast for all of his friends this morning, but I told him we couldn't this morning.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was like all into this whole
Oh, pancakes.
He wants to do this breakfast thing for his friends. They want Chef to cook.
Yeah. Well, Chef can do it on another.
Chef and I talked about
on another day.
We'll do it when.
All right. Oh my God, I could just lay here all day.
That sounds good. We need to.
Shit.
We need to replace this yoga mat, this big yoga rug that we have here.
What?
This rug.
Oh, I know. It's been here forever. Okay.
Somebody else can replace it. We're
Yeah, we're moving out.
We're on a financial diet.
We are moving out. Moving on up.
We're moving on up. We're getting lower.
Hey, you know what? In my view of things, living on a boat or living in a bus is preferable. Throw all my shit away and move out. I'm ready.
The only thing is, we need to get tornado straps for the bus?
Huh?
I thought about that the other night.
Tornado straps.
Yeah. What are we gonna do if we are in a bus, like when those storms go through?
I guess we
Find a place. Find
another place to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, chat. Let's go make some healthy breakfast now. Healthy breakfast.
Shayna, what do I do with my coffee cup?
Okay. And we'll bring this coffee cup, chat phone.
That is crazy. How did I
What?
lose my coffee cup? I don't want to spill it.
I don't know.
Can't take it.
God, I'm tired. That was a lot this morning. I don't know. Do you know, some days I'm like on, and then other days I'm just tired. Today's one of those I'm just tired days. But I feel very accomplished. I hope you guys do as well. I feel very accomplished. Okay, so
Oh, I found it. I found it.
all right. Let me go pull up Chip, get us all now on all the things working. Yeah, I could put it in my link tree. That's a good idea, Shayna. Oh, nice. Boffin. Okay. That was a good idea. I don't know why I didn't even think about putting a command. Then we can pop that out anytime. Thank you. That's great. That's really great. Yeah, we're home alone. What do you strap to? Oh, we were talking about the hurricane strap. Yeah, I know.
I don't know what you would do.
You wouldn't. I mean, you just take yourself somewhere safe.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Go to a mall or something.
Go to a bar.
Actually, you can always park the bus like between hills is usually good because, you know, unless a tornado comes right, if there's a hill in the way and you're kind of up against a hill can be actually some of the best. It's kind of like when they tell you to go hide in a ditch, you know? We just need to find a ditch for the bus. I've missed this combo now. I'm concerned. Strap on, no idea, Tom, and I'm who's the keeper. Tom lost his coffee cup and the bus needs straps. He was talking about hurricane strapping for the bus or tornadoes, like in a tornado or in weather like we've experienced here in Tennessee. If we're living in the bus, what do? Like abandon the bus and go hide out in it's like what we tell my mom to do. She lives in a mobile home, and don't stay in a mobile home during a hurricane. You just got to go find somewhere to go. And then hope your stuff's going to be okay. Luckily, we won't have much stuff. So, won't have that much to lose. Tom lost his coffee. Tom, who doesn't drink, is going to a bar. I love it. Speaking of bar, I could probably have a Bloody Mary at this point instead of going on to my 5th cup of coffee today.
Eat first before you start drinking, or
we're gonna eat first?
Yeah.
I guess we can. What is this? Sourdough English muffins? Are these yours?
I got those for the breakfast the other morning.
Oh. What do you want to have? Are we doing oatmeal?
I'm either doing oatmeal or I'm doing a fried egg for my English muffin. I don't think that's on my diet though.
Have an avocado.
You should have avocado on the English muffin?
Yeah, avocado on English muffin be good. I'm ready to go outside. I'm ready to go outside and play with camping stuff. So that's what we're gonna do after we have a little bit of something to eat. We're gonna go outside and play with camping stuff. Are we gonna set up the truck tent?
Yeah.
So we're actually gonna put it on
Yeah, we have to.
to clean it?
Yeah. Well, I gotta clean. We gotta empty my back of my truck. It's full of dump stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta go to the dump first. I should do that right now. Let's eat real quick and I'll go do that.
Okay.
You're gonna have to find something to do with Chad. They can go with me.
We can go to the dump.
I can go to the dump with us.
We have anything else we can take to the dump?
Laura, I don't know, honey. I don't know.
Just a question.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure we do.
Or we can just take the stuff.
I gotta get it out of there if we're gonna sit. You gotta set the tent up. I meant to get rid of it yesterday. And I was gonna throw it in the dumpster at the yacht club. But you don't like me doing that.
No, I don't like doing that. We're gonna get in trouble for that. Now it's hardwood flooring.
Yeah, I don't want it.
You don't want it?
No, it's not usable right now.
Can we burn it?
You want to carry it up there? We can start burning it today.
Well, I mean, it's good kindling, right?
I mean, no, it's got varnish on it.
That's what I asked. You said it wasn't
You
varnished.
can burn it. It's got varnish on it. Yeah, it's pre-finished flooring.
Oh.
We could throw it in the
we
fire.
Can't burn that then.
Yeah, we can. You just can't stand by it. It's not good for kids. But we could definitely just burn it. No problem.
All right.
So I think that's the best bet.
You
Take
know
less
that
time.
meme? It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I just heard that song when I understood how far off I was in this combo.
Who's talking?
T. She said she missed this combo. Now she's concerned. Tom basically strap on. No idea, Tom. And I'm who's keeper. She's like.
No. Oh boy, T, you are.
Shane is excited about a dump run.
Okay, should we do a dump run then?
Tom Cook, LaLa look around. Yes. Dump run and bonfire stream. T
And-
wants a bonfire.
Who does?
T wants a bonfire.
So we can burn. We don't need to go to the dump. We can just burn that stuff. Laura, why don't you go start a fire? Like start the oatmeal.
We could start a fire.
Or we can do that next. Well, I get the camping stuff out. You start a fire.
Alright. So I just need to get my shoes on
Yeah.
and stuff.
And you're gonna have to set the camera up on a tripod because you're gonna have to carry. We're gonna have like 10 loads from the.
Yeah.
From the truck.
That's fine.
I just don't have a full load to go to the dump, and I have to go. We can't go to the normal dump. We have to go to a special one for the hardwood floor. So if you want to burn it, you just don't stand. Just don't stand in it. It's no big deal. It'll burn great.
Yeah. It should burn really well.
It does. It'll burn great.
Maybe we need some for our camping trip.
We'll take regular wood for that. We won't take the hardwood flooring.
It can't be any worse than the fake
Yeah, I don't
logs.
need hardwood flooring.
The fake logs
We have
are
so much. We have so much wood.
so
here.
chemically.
Yeah, we have so much wood.
Yeah, we do have a lot of wood.
Yeah.
All right, so bonfire today.
We're gonna do
Bonfire and camping gear
and Bloody Marys for Laura.
and Bloody Marys.
She's gonna get hammered today.
I never get hammered.
She's hammered. You should have seen her yesterday. She couldn't even talk. She
What are
gets
you
hammered.
talking about?
She gets hammered on Saturdays. It's good for the stream.
It's not good for the stream.
Yeah.
No, someone's gonna.
Well, they've already made the assessment. Bloody Marys at 10 a.m. They've already made the assessment.
They encourage me.
Of course they do because
It's Shayna's fault.
because Shayna and T want to drink with you.
No, and that's what we need to
Hell,
have.
it's 8 a.m. It's 8:30.
Once we start this bus tour, you guys, we seriously we're gonna be going around. We need to have like our core group of people we need to visit, and we all need to get together and have Bloody Marys on a Sunday after yoga.
Smashed.
Yeah, I fell over at least twice. I did almost on a slippery deck with.
Oh, hey, do you guys want to see my new coffee grinder? This is amazing.
And that was actually before I started drinking, though.
Let's show them the coffee grinder.
That was before Bloody Marys yesterday. I almost fell over.
Guys, we got this coffee. Let's bring them over here. This is really cool.
What?
This is a burr grinder.
Oh. Yeah, Tom likes his grinder.
And there's nothing like fresh coffee. This will make enough for like 3 days when I do this. Catch down here.
Yeah, it's a cool little grinder.
We figured out the best setting.
It's 20.
Is right at 20. And then we set it to max and we hit.
Yep. Here we go. Watching coffee grind. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot that too. It's gonna take a few minutes.
It is cool though.
My son has 2 grinders. Bay Area made him an espresso snob. Yeah, our son is too. He's got this, I don't know, very, very fancy espresso something machine. I need to put the other mic on now. I'll plug you guys in. We will need this anyway. You're going to lose sound for just a second.
LaLa spent, on Friday night we went to our daughters for her anniversary because her husband was out of town on a bachelor party trip because he's the best man in the wedding. His best friend's getting married. And so she got to play with our grandson, Q. And then we got the emergency call on Saturday morning saying, "Mom, could you please come over and save me?" He did. Apparently, with the storms, we were up late, and then because she was going to take him into the safe place if she needed to. And then he got up at 5 o'clock ready to play. And she's like, "Mom, can you please come over and save me?" And we had the best time with him.
Yeah.
It was so sweet.
It was sweet.
He finally fell asleep in his little swing outside, but he was playing. I mean, he just walks. I mean, he's just a little granola kid. He's really cute.
Yeah.
For 9 months old, he's
likes to play in the grass and the dirt.
Pretty cool.
You bought different flavors of coffee and put in a tiny slow cooker to use as awesome. Oh, smelling house thing. I need coffee. Can't find my words. That's awesome. Yeah, that is a neat idea. Done cinnamon sticks or apple peels. I love. People wake up to the smell of coffee. Like, I think the best one is like when you're kind of like in a cabin up in the woods or something. I can smell coffee if somebody is making it, and it just is like, I don't know. It's just a comfort thing.
I'm gonna do this last
outdoors and the smell of coffee.
So it's done.
All right, I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna leave you out here with Tom, and I'm gonna go just go to the bathroom, and I think I'm gonna. Change my leggings.
Huh? You should probably wear jeans.
I was gonna say I should probably put jeans on if I'm gonna go traipsing around and do camping stuff and go make a fire. So.
Okay.
You can use essential oils and scent boost laundry things.
Make a bet on can LaLa make a fire? Look at all the kindling behind it right there. She's got plenty of kindling.
I can make a fire.
I don't know. She has a hard time making fires.
Wonder if I can find a tampon. Could show them how to make a fire with a tampon.
There's one in the other bathroom.
It's the easiest way to make a fire.
Show them. They'll love it.
Have to go find somebody else's bathroom for that. The only way you got warm as a kid? Yeah. Essential oil drops on my wool dryer balls. Oh. You know, I bet you could use like lint for that. Use like laundry lint and then just put essential oils on that and it would absorb it. And that's a really, really... Oh my God, what? What, Shayna? What? Making fire with a tampon? I didn't tell you guys that story? I thought I did.
Just wait, don't tell them.
We have a towel holder over a heater vent.
Or tell them.
I use paper towel and put some drops on there and put it in the vent. Oh, that is a really